Good evening and welcome to night number 5 of the 2012 600 Pennsylvania Speedweek. The race was held at Linda Speedway tonight, and it was Brock Zerfoss gaining the most passing points to put himself on the pole of the main event. Zerfoss looking for some redemption after a couple years ago when he led the field to the green flag but dropped out early with mechanical failures. Jimmy Brookins would gain the second most passing points, with last year's winner of the Speedweek event at Linda Speedway, Tyler Walton, starting third with the third most points. In the point chase for the 2012 title, Mike Dicely would start 5th, and Shane Lewis would start 7th. Zerfoss would bring the field of 25 to the green flag, with Brookins and Walton quickly in chase. By lap number 5, Zerfoss had a comfortable lead over Walton, who had jumped into second, Ryan Greth, the $10,000 man, making his way up to third. The field would quickly get into lap traffic with 10 laps down, Zerfoss's car starting to fight him a little bit. Walton would close the gap with Greth, Dicely, and Brookins the top 5. Tyler Walton would take the race lead away just before halfway on lap number 13, with Zerfoss still in chase. At the time, Ryan Greth was holding on to third, Mike Dicely was 4th, and Jimmy Brookins was 5th. They would stay that way at halfway with 15 down and 15 to go. They had now run 15 straight laps. As the race continued on, Walton picking his way through lap traffic. He would later say after the race was over that was the hardest part of the night, was trying to deal with the lap traffic. The lap traffic that he felt cost Zerfoss an opportunity to win the main event. Tyler Walton would get some cars between himself and Zerfoss with 20 laps down and keep lap traffic in between the two for the rest of the event. It was Tyler Walton driving to the checkered flag at the end of 30 laps, his second straight 600 Speedweek win at Linda Speedway. Second place went to Brock Zerfoss. Zerfoss was closing a little bit at the end but couldn't make up the difference. It was a little under a second win for Walton. Mike Dicely came home in third. Shane Lewis was 4th. So Zerfoss gained 2 points on Lewis. Mike Dicely gained 1 in the points chase. Ryan Greth was 5th, making up the rest of the top 10, were Power I point leader Joe B. Miller, who once again had a fast car. Jimmy Brookins was 7th, 8th was Richie Hartman, his third straight top 10 finish during Speedweek in the RTS. Eric Bodine was 9th, and rounding out the top 10 was Mike Dicely. Going into Trailways on Saturday night, there will be 1 point separating Shane Lewis and Mike Dicely. Lewis is in chase of his second Speedweek title, with Dicely looking for his first. Dicely's done many things in micro racing, but winning the Speedweek title has eluded him. He will only be 1 point behind Lewis going into tomorrow. Brock Zerfoss gained 2 points tonight. That means he's only 10 points out. Joe B. Miller will sit 4th in the point standings, 20 points out, and Mike Rutherford makes up the top 5 with 207 points. Tyler Walton, Ryan Greth, Richie Hartman, Charlie Brown, and Tyler Walker are the top 10 in 600 point standings after 5 races. The championship will come down to one last race. Trailways Speedway will decide a champion of Speedweek tomorrow. Gates open at 5:30, racing starts at 7:30 because of the heat that is supposed to be a factor in tomorrow's weather. Make sure you're at Trailways to see the final night of the 2012 Speedweek, where a champion will be crowned.